Good morning, students. I am Mrs. Agarwal. Today I am going to teach you how to write story. And this is the writing section, that is section B. So, the story writing. Now, first I am going to introduce what is story writing. Now, the short story became popular in the last century and is still very popular as it does not take much of time to read it. It attracts even those who have little time to spare. A story, as well as known, relates an important incident that arouses curiosity and suspense. If a story is effective, it keeps the suspense till the end and surprises us by a sudden unexpected turn towards the end. Now, I'll give you the guidelines for writing a story. Now, this is a very important question that comes in your examination. So, what are the things that you keep into your mind while writing a story? Now, first of all, you have to read the given cue or outline carefully. What all that is given, I have given you in sample question. I have given you what is cue, means some clues that has been given to you. You have to read it very carefully. Then think about the possible plot. Before attempting that question and before writing, just think of a plot that you're going to write. That is into your mind. Think about the characters. Whatever the question is asked, you have to think how many characters you want to have in your story. Then make your own detailed outline if possible. Into your mind, just you have to draw an outline. Then you have to write it. Begin your story as instructed. Okay, now when you are writing story, you have to keep into mind how you have to begin your story, because every time some sort of instruction has been given to you. Keeping that into your mind, you have to start with that. The beginning should be brief and engaging. When you start your story, in the beginning only, you should be very precise, very brief, and you have to engage the reader. Okay, develop the story step by step. Proceed slowly, like when you begin the story. Don't be in such a hurry that you start ending the story. So whatever thing you keep into mind, you develop the story step by step. Dialogue should be added to make the story realistic and interesting, if you want only. Dialogue is not compulsory, it is optional. If you want, you can add dialogues. Otherwise, you can properly add in paragraphs. You can keep on writing in paragraphs. That too also you can be realistic. It shows realism and interesting also. Give an unexpected turn to the story towards the end if possible. If you are very confident that you can give some unexpected turn, then only you go for this point. Don't go if you think that you cannot write, you cannot give any sort of unexpected turn, so don't go for it. Be simple and precise. If you think, if possible, then only you go for it. End the story on a note of surprise. When you are ending a story, if you want, you can give a very surprising conclusion. It's up to you. But be sure that when you are writing story, you have to end the story. So end should also be interesting. Provide a suitable title to your story. It is compulsory. In the format also I'll show you. It is compulsory to give a heading, a title, a very nice catchy heading to your story. And the heading should not be more than 3-4 words. Okay, now I'm giving you some important tips of story writing. Now the first thing, be brief and precise. Means don't try to go for long paragraphs. Be brief and precise. Precise is short. Don't write long unwieldy sentences. Means long sentences and the sentences which does not make any sort of sense. So don't try to write those type of sentences. Use simple, exact and effective words. Be simple. Don't try to use tough words so that the examiner may have the good impression. Nothing of that sort. Use simple, exact and effective words. Check your spellings and punctuation. If you're not confident with your spelling, don't try to write that spelling. Avoid that spelling and put proper punctuation marks. Revise your stories to see if it is an interesting. Like when you have ended the story, try to revise the story whether it is interesting or not. Don't exceed the prescribed limit of words. 10-20 words are enough, plus or minus, but don't try to exceed the word limit. And this is a very important question. This story writing is a very important thing, because in this, when examiner is doing correction, it can give you good marks and it can cut your marks. So be good in writing stories. Now let's have the format of story writing. Now the first is heading. You have to write the heading. Heading should not exceed 4-5 words. Okay, heading is compulsory. Then the beginning. Start with a good beginning so that it may give a good impact on the examiner. Then you can change the paragraph also. Exposition. Exposition means a comprehensive description of story. Whatever your topic is, you have to write in detail. Don't try to put question mark into it. Try to give a comprehensive description. Then ending also. Ending should be like that what you have began. Ending should not be abrupt, like you began with something and you are ending with something else. So be good when you are writing the end, because whatever thing, and in the exposition also, when you are explaining the things, like the beginning, exposition and ending should be interrelated. Like in the beginning you write something else, in exposition you write something else, in ending something else. Nothing like that. Be clear what you are writing. Okay, now beginning, exposition and ending should all three should be interrelated. And try to write moral of the story, because it gives good impact to the examiner. It is optional, but it gives you good impression and it fetches you good marks also. That means a student is very confident while writing the story, and he or she is a good student. That is why he is writing the story. The moral. Now I'm going to now discuss with you some sample questions. Let's discuss with that. Now, one type of question you get: complete the story that begins with, "It was an amazing day, full of fun and frolic. We all stood aghast to see a strange flying object over our heads. We started guessing." Now, you have to complete the story after this in 150 to 200 words. Now, you be 180 also, you can be 220 words also. So, now in this type of question, you have to proceed from here only. Guessing, we started guessing. After this, you can start. You can write, we started guessing that there is a UFO, or start guessing that it is some plane that has been crashed. So after this, you have to begin with this. You can use then ... You can start with your own story. Okay, this type of question you get. Then the other type of question, in this they give you cues, that is this clues. In about 150 to 200 words, complete the story with the help of the following outline. The outline is: everything was simple, dash, astounding, dash, winning a lottery ticket, dash, got the news of standing first in the exam, dash, uncle came from abroad, dash, happiest moment of my life. Now, these are the clues that has been given to you. Now, you have to use these words while writing the story. In between, wherever, you can begin with anything. Like here, after guessing you have to do, but here you begin with anything, whatever you want to. But you have to use these words in between your stories. When you're writing story, you have to use these words, use these sentences. If you want, you can underline also these words when you are writing these sentences. Up to you. It is not compulsory that you have to underline it. But with this, you have to end this also. Beginning could be anything. With this, these clues could be added anywhere in the story. But ending also you can. And in this also you have to write the moral. And heading is compulsory. Heading has got some marks. Like here in the format, here also you have got 1 mark at least, half mark or 1 mark. Then beginning, exposition, ending, all these have got different marks. So when you are writing any type of story, heading is must, or title, whatever. Don't exceed for 4-5 words, because you are writing, give a good catchy heading. It could be 1 word also, 1 word heading also, but not more than 4-5 words. And ending also should be good and interesting. Then after that, if you think you can write the moral, if you are sure you can write the moral, you can write the moral. Writing your name is not compulsory. It is optional. If you want to write your name, you can, but it is not required in this story writing that it is compulsory for you to write the name of yours. Okay, I think students, you have understood this story writing. And if you have any problem regarding anything, you can write your queries in the comment box. And I hope everything is clear now. Thank you students. Stay home, stay safe.